Securing our networks has long been a priority for the NREN community. In the last few years, there's been a big push to adopt MANRS BGP security in order to stop root leaks and hijacks. Now, these security measures are great. They stop malicious attacks and innocent human error from taking down our internet connections. But sometimes, these measures create roadblocks that divert internet traffic, which results in slower connections for the end user. For the last year, I've been working on this exact challenge in the GÉANT network. And today, I'll tell you what hidden roots are and why you too should start uncovering them within your network. This is the route your traffic takes every day in order to get to the internet. Nothing wrong with it. You can access your favorite websites, university servers, and online courses. Sometimes you complain that it's a bit slow, but it's not a big deal. There are many other routes that your router doesn't pick, though, even if they're sometimes faster. Why is that? Imagine with me that a university uses two service providers for their connection to the internet. One through an NREN with strict security filters, and one through a commercial ISP. If the route through the NREN is blocked because of these filters, the traffic will shift to the commercial link. And that might not seem like a big deal until users start seeing their internet speeds drop because of suboptimal routing, or the university sees their commercial providers' bill spike because of the shift of traffic. BGP, by default, doesn't have any built-in security. It relies on external mechanisms to protect the network, like RPKI validation and prefix list filters created from RIR databases. These security layers work well together, but there's a catch. If a route doesn't meet the filtering criteria, for example, if it's RPKI invalid, it gets dropped. And that's the good news. The bad news, it gets dropped silently. It's never propagated, and it doesn't show up in most monitoring tools. And of course, the traffic keeps flowing through another path that's accepted the prefix. That's what we call a hidden route. So you might ask, how do we maintain our security measures without compromising on performance? At GÉANT, we realized that to fix this, we first had to see it. We developed a custom script that scans our network for hidden routes. And once we had a collection of all the hidden routes within our network, we started categorizing each one into the reason of rejection. Most rejections were due to legitimate traffic engineering policies, but approximately 1 out of 5 routes were rejected because of RPKI validation or missing root objects. The fix for this is to reach out to NRENs and explain what's happening. In one case, an NREN had missed registering 5 root objects, which meant that any traffic destined for the 2,000 IP addresses under those routes could not pass through the GÉANT network. We reached out to them and guided them on how to fix the root objects, and connectivity was restored within a few days. Our experience at GÉANT taught us an important lesson. As networks adopt more secure BGP practices, more and more of these hidden routes will start to appear, whether due to mistakes or legitimate attacks. In order to differentiate between the two, we need to monitor not just what gets in, but what's getting filtered out. Hidden routes are silent failures. If we ignore them, we risk degraded service, frustrated users, and poor routing decisions. If exposing these routes and engaging our community to resolve them can make our networks more efficient and resilient, all without compromising security. Thank you very much.